2 a.m., blue light on my face, your name at the top of our last thread. I scroll back to the start like it's a movie. 2 kids talking like the world was just our bed. You said, promise me we'll never stop trying. Tied with all those stupid little hearts. Funny how forever fits in one screen and still falls apart. I write I miss you, then I watch the words fade. Backspace every feeling that I'm too scared to say. I keep typing and erasing every truth my chest is chasing. Drafts full of confessions that you're never gonna read. I rehearse 1,000 answers to a text you'll never send first. Talking to a silence that keeps typing over me. I keep typing and erasing like that's how I can rewrite what we became. Mail online turns to last seen yesterday. It hits harder than it probably should. I change my status, change my profile picture, like pretending that I'm fine won't do me any good. Our playlist still since you left it. Every chorus tastes a little like goodbye. Skip the songs you used to sing too loud, but they still find me in the night. I start with how are you, then I freeze it. Scared that if you answer it'll sound just like goodbye. I keep typing and erasing every truth my chest is chasing. Drafts full of confessions that you're never gonna read. I rehearse 1,000 answers to a text you'll never send first. Talking to a silence that keeps typing over me. I keep typing and erasing like that's how I can rewrite what we became. Maybe you've forgotten all the in-jokes. Maybe you don't think of me at all. Maybe you've replaced our midnight phone calls with someone who picks up before the second ring can fall. But if you ever scroll back on a lonely night and wonder if you broke more than you meant to break, you should know there's someone staring at your picture, wishing courage didn't feel so much like an earthquake. Still you're typing and erasing every truth my heart is facing. Letters turn to ghosts before they ever reach your screen. I've rehearsed 1,000 futures where we learn to speak in sutures, stitching up the hurt between we were and we might have been. But I keep typing and erasing, 'cause hitting send won't bring you back again. Phone dies, screen goes black, but my hands still reach for you, like you might text back. I still keep your coffee cup on the second shelf, gathering dust. Your sweater on the bedroom chair, like you're still coming back from somewhere. Found your letter in a box beneath the bed. Every crooked line, every word you never said. Ink is faded, but the silence still is loud. All the ghosts of what we were still hanging around. We had plans taped to the fridge like little stars. Flights and cities, future names for kids and cars. Now the calendar is blank and so am I. Just another quiet day, learning how to say goodbye. All the lights are on, but this house feels dark. Every hallway echoes with a missing heart. shadow on my wall at 2 a.m. A half-remembered song I hum and then forget. Every road still leads me back to where we broke. Standing in the ashes of the words we never spoke, I reach across the bed and whisper out your name. But all that's lying next to me is an empty frame. I still sleep on the right side of the bed, leave your side untouched, like a promise in my head. I keep scrolling through the photos on my phone, watching versions of us that never knew we'd be alone. Your friends still ask me how I've been these days. I fake a little smile, say I'm fine, it's just a phase. But how do you explain a storm that has no end? Or how the deepest kind of loss is losing your best friend. Every song on the radio knows your face. Every quiet moment is an empty space. Your shadow on my wall at 2 a.m. A half-remembered song I hum and then forget. Every road still leads me back to where we broke. Standing in the ashes of the words we never spoke, I reach across the bed and whisper out your name. But all that's lying next to me is an empty frame. If loving you is wrong, then why does it feel right to keep your ghost beside me every night? If letting go is healing, why does every breath feel like choosing between moving on and death? I packed a box with all the things you left behind, then sat down on the floor and changed my mind. Cause throwing out your memories won't make them fade, it just leaves another piece of me misplaced. I'm not angry, I'm just tired of dancing with your absence in the fire. If time will heal, it's running late, I'm still stuck outside your gate. Your shadow on my wall at 2 a.m. A half-remembered prayer I say and then regret. Every road still leads me back to where we broke. Kneeling in the wreckage of the words we never spoke, I reach across the years and whisper out your name. But all that's left of us now is this empty frame. I still keep your coffee cup on the second shelf, gathering dust. Someday I'll take your picture from the wall, but tonight I'll let the pieces of us fall. You sit across the table, staring past my vacant chair, like you're watching some imagined life that doesn't have me there. Your fingers trace the coffee cup the way you used to trace my skin. Now you just avoid my gaze like eye contact is a sin. You say you're just distracted, got a lot upon your mind, but the only thing you're thinking is how to leave me all behind. You're already gone in your eyes, even when you're holding me at night. Your body's here, but your soul has packed its bags, waiting for the moment you can finally cut the ties. You keep saying we're alright, but every word is just a lie. I can see the door wide open in the distance of your eyes. You're talking faded stories like we're characters you knew. something sweet and temporary you were never meant to keep or choose. Our plans sit in the calendar like ghosts in borrowed ink, reminders of the future that you canceled when you wouldn't think. You hold me when I'm crying, but your shoulders never shake, like you're comforting a stranger for a guilt you won't name. You're already gone in your eyes, drifting where I'm not allowed to go. You laugh at jokes that I don't hear and smile at someone I don't know. And I'm here begging for a version of you that left so long ago. You keep saying nothing's changed, but your gaze has learned to lie. I can see the slow farewell in the shadows of your eyes. If you've moved on in silence, why are you still in this room? Why wear my name like jewelry that you plan to lose? I'm clinging to a ghost that has your voice but not your heart, tracing every distant glance like a map of how we fall apart. You're already gone in your eyes, and soon your feet will catch up with your mind. One day you'll call it sudden, like it hit you overnight. But I've been watching you unravel in the corners of your sight. So when you finally speak the words that you've been hiding all this time, don't say you didn't mean it. You've been leaving in your eyes until you walk away for real and drop this fragile disguise. I'll sleep beside the body of the love that left your eyes. Called me in the middle of December, said this isn't how I thought we'd end up ever. Your voice was breaking with the static on the line, like even all the wires knew you weren't still mine. You said you didn't sleep at all last Tuesday. You kept on seeing us in every hallway, but then you whispered that you couldn't stay the same, and every quiet second only said my name. I tried to speak, but all the words just froze, like snow against the window on my phone. Now it's just rain on the voicemail, your goodbye in a digital trail, pressing play just to hear you disappear again. Every echo is a promise that we never kept. Every silence is a memory I can't forget. And I keep drowning in the space between goodbye and when. Your jacket's still hanging by the doorway. I walk around it like it hurts to look straight. I make 2 cups of coffee out of habit, then pour one down the sink and curse the quiet. Your favorite movie's paused at 47. The night you fell asleep and called me heaven. I haven't hit play since the moment that you left, afraid the next frame is the one where we forget. I scroll through all the almost late at night. Every almost was a chance to make things right. Now it's just final words in this small haunted sound. It's still just rain on the voicemail, your shadow in a digital trail, pressing play just to break my heart and start again. Every echo is a life we never learned to live. Every silence is a piece I don't know how to give. So I keep living in the space between goodbye and when the message ends. The line goes dead, but you keep talking in my head. I still keep your coffee cup on the second shelf, gathering dust, your sweater on the bedroom chair, like you're still coming back from somewhere. Found your letter in a box beneath the bed, every crooked line, every word you never said. Ink is faded but the silence still is loud. All the ghosts of what we were still hanging round. We had plans saved to the fridge like little stars, flights and cities, future names for kids and cars. Now the calendar is blank and so am I. Just another quiet day learning how to say goodbye. All the lights are on, but this house feels dark. Every hallway echoes with a missing heart. You're a shadow on my wall at 2 a.m. A half-remembered song I hum and then forget. Every road still leads me back to where we broke, standing in the ashes of the words we never spoke. I reach across the bed and whisper out your name, but all that's lying next to me's an empty frame. I still sleep on the right side of the bed, leave your side untouched like a promise in my head. I keep scrolling through the photos on my phone, watching versions of us that never knew we'd be alone. Your friends still ask me how I've been these days. I fake a little smile, say I'm fine, it's just a phase. But how do you explain a storm that has no end? Or how the deepest kind of loss is losing your best friend? Every song on the radio knows your face. Every quiet moment is an empty space. You're a shadow on my wall at 2 a.m. A half-remembered song I hum and then forget. Every road still leads me back to where we broke, standing in the ashes of the words we never spoke. I reach across the bed and whisper out your name, but all that's lying next to me's an empty frame. If loving you was wrong, then why does it feel right to keep your ghost beside me every night? If letting go is healing, why does every breath feel like choosing between moving on and death? I packed a box with all the things you left behind, and sat down on the floor and changed my mind. Cause throwing out your memories will make them fade. It just leaves another piece of me misplaced. I'm not angry, I'm just tired of dancing with your absence in the fire. If time will heal, it's running late, I'm still stuck outside your gate. You're a shadow on my wall at 2 a.m. A half-remembered prayer I say and then regret. Every road still leads me back to where we broke, kneeling in the wreckage of the words we never spoke. I reach across the years and whisper out your name, but all that's left of us now is this empty frame. I still keep your coffee cup on the second shelf, gathering dust. Someday I'll take your picture from the wall, but tonight I'll let let the pieces of us fall. You're folding all your clothes a little neater than before, checking weather in a city we don't talk about anymore. You say you're just distracted, but your eyes are on the door. Like every quiet evening is rehearsal for the war. You kiss me on the forehead like you're tucking in a child, so careful not to wake the part of you that's running wild. These are your practice goodbyes, the way you turn away when I ask what's on your mind. Every it's nothing is another little death you leave behind. You're still here in the room, but not in your life with mine. Teaching your heart to live without me, one small silence at a time. You linger in the hallway when you're talking on the phone, lowering your voice like our love's not meant to know. You laugh at jokes I never hear and smile I never share, and I'm stranded in the living room pretending I don't care. You say you're just protecting us from unnecessary fights, but you're hiding all the pieces where you're cutting me from sight. These are your practice goodbyes, the late replies, the sorry I forgot. Every year overthinking line is proof you're slowly tying off the knot. You're tracing all the exits in the corners of your eyes, teaching your heart to live without me while I'm begging it to try. If you're already gone, why are you still holding my hand? Is this comfort or a favor or a fear of where you'll land? I'm clinging to the ghost of us you keep on life support while you draft a clean escape route in the silence of your thoughts. These are your practice goodbyes, the way you never answer when I ask you to be real. Every subject that you dodge is a wound you never let yourself reveal. One day you'll say it's over like it's sudden, like it's new, but I'll remember every practice goodbye. To leave, don't do it slow and out of sight. Say the word out loud instead of killing us at night. You started coming home a little later every night, blaming traffic, blaming deadlines, never naming what's not right. Your keys don't sound the same when they fall into the tray, like they're learning how to land in a life without my name. You ask if I've eaten just to fill a fragile space, but you never ask what's hurting written all across my face. These are quiet exit wounds, bleeding where the light can't reach the truth. You're here in body, but your heart's already moved, leaving fingers keep saying nothing's wrong, we're just a little bruised. But love is dying slowly from your quiet exit wounds. You leave your phone face down like it's something I should trust, but every notification is another grain of dust. We talk about the weather like we're strangers in a line, careful never to remember when your hands were holding mine. You tell me not to worry, say I'm making storms from air, but your calm is just a cover for the place you're not prepared to share. These are quiet exit wounds, cracks along the corners of our room. You laugh at all the right times, but your eyes don't follow through, like you're watching our reflection from a world without me in your view. You keep saying we'll be fine, we always make it through. Love is bleeding out from all your quiet exit wounds. If you're halfway out the door, could you at least just turn the light on? I'm stumbling through the pieces of a future that is gone. You're treating me like history, you haven't filed away, a chapter that you skim but never find the words to say. These are quiet exit wounds, the distance in your hug, the way you turn away too soon. One day you'll say it's over, like it's sudden, like it's news, but I've been counting every silence you've been using as a bruise. So if you have to go, don't fade into another room. Say it where I hear it, not in quiet exit wounds. Until you find your courage, or you finally disappear, I'll sleep beside the version of you who used to mean it here. You used to trace constellations on my tired skin at night. Now you lie there counting reasons not to start a fight. Every word you never say hangs heavy in the air, like pictures turned against the wall, so you don't have to care. You still call me love, but it trembles on your tongue, like a song you used to know, but now you only hum. We're living in a house of almost broken things, sleeping in the echo of the vows we couldn't keep. You're here, but you're already halfway gone in your eyes, loving me in silence while your heart unties. I feel you drifting like a ghost inside my ribs tonight. You're losing You're staring through the kitchen light like it's a safety net. Your laughter used to spill like wine across the floor. Now it's locked behind your teeth when I walk through the door. You say it's just a phase with a practice kind of grace, but your pulse gives you away every time you turn your face. We're living in a house of almost broken things, sleeping in the echo of the vows we couldn't keep. You're here, but you're already halfway gone in your eyes, loving me in silence while your heart unties. I feel you drifting like a ghost inside my ribs tonight, losing you in slow motion, one unspoken goodbye at a time. There are rooms we don't visit and jokes we never tell, a calendar of promises we folded in ourselves. If leaving had a heartbeat, it would sound like this. Your careful, quiet distance where there used to be a kiss. We're living in the afterglow of what we used to be, talking like we're strangers, sharing borrowed memories. You're standing in the doorway with your suitcase in your mind, but your hands stay by your sides like you're waiting for a sign. If love is still alive, it's on a life support of lies. I'm losing you so slowly you can't even see. You said goodbye. Turn off the light, pretend we're fine. Lie down and face the wall. I'll hold the part of you that's gone until there's nothing left at all. You started sleeping closer to the edge of our shared bed, like you were practicing the distance for the day you'd really leave instead. Your smile became a courtesy you offered out of habit, and every hour's work felt like a script without the magic. You still wrap your arms around me, but your heartbeat doesn't stay. It races to a future where you've quietly walked away. You left first in your head long before you packed a bag. Every silence was a suitcase, every sigh a missing hand. You kept saying we're okay with that far-off fragile stare, while erasing all our memories like they were written in the air. I'm loving someone who is already gone, but still in my bed. You didn't leave the room tonight, you left first in your head. You cancel all our plans with soft excuses on your tongue. Call it just a busy week, like we're not slowly coming undone. You used to talk in futures, now you only speak in days, like every promise that you made is something you mislaid. I ask you what you're thinking, you say nothing, I'm just tired, but your eyes confess a distance that your mouth has never tried. You left first in your head long before you packed a bag. Every silence was a suitcase, every sigh a missing hand. You kept saying we're okay with that far-off fragile stare, while erasing all our memories like they were written in the air. I'm loving someone who is already gone, but still in my bed. You didn't leave the room tonight, you left had rehearsals, this would be our final act. You're learning how to disappear without ever turning back. I hold you like a question you refuse to ever read, bleeding for an answer you won't let your mouth concede. You left first in your head, then in corners of the room, taking down our photographs like petals from a bloom. You kissed me like a postcard from a love that's out of date, standing at the doorway of a life you'll soon vacate. And when you finally turn and say it's better if we end, I'll know I lost you long ago when you left first in your head. So lie beside me one last time inside this fragile life. I'll memorize the outline of the you that used to try. I poured my heart like water into a cracked and empty jar, hoping you'd drink it whole, but you never came that far. Every word I spoke was a bridge you never crossed, and every tear I gave you, you treated as a loss. I loved you recklessly, like fire in the snow, a warmth you never noticed, a light you let go. I loved you more than you deserved, more than the night could hold, more than your eyes could see. I gave 1,000 lifetimes, and all you gave was apathy. I carried your shadows, danced with your ghosts. I loved you more than you deserved, and it hurt me the most. You smiled in ways that never touched me at all, like I was a phantom waiting against the wall. I traced your name on the spaces where you never stayed, loving a heart that was always somewhere else, afraid. I burned my own wings just to fly near you, and you never noticed what I lost to prove it true. I loved you more than you deserve, more than the night could hold, more than your I gave you everything I had and found nothing waiting there. I danced with your absence, I bled for your ghost. I loved you more than you deserved, and it hurt me